Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, it's that time of the year again. We all went Black Friday shopping, right? I know I did. I got some pretty good stuff this year. I'm also going to go ahead and show off some of the other video games that I've gotten recently as well. So, stick around and we'll see what I found. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff, and welcome back to my channel, Super Juggalo. If this is your first time here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Like my daughter says, it's free, and you can always change your mind later. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. This is where you're going to find me discussing my favorite things about movies and music, video games, and the physical medias that surround all of those types of mediums. So please sit back and relax and check out this next video. So yeah, it's been quite a while since I've done a video game pickup, and the only thing I really got for Black Friday this year were video games. I dabbled around in the movies a little bit, mainly as gifts for everyone else. And there was one thing that I bought, but I was told I have to wait for it till Christmas. So I'll probably show it off in a Christmas haul. But there really wasn't that many great deals on movies this year, in my opinion. Groove.com probably had the best deals. So I mainly stuck with video games this year. And that's a good thing, in my opinion. I got some great stuff here. We're going to start off first with what I got from Walmart Black Friday, because Walmart had some pretty good deals this year. And that's kind of where I was finding myself at a lot this year, looking at stuff. I don't know what was all actually Black Friday deals, what was just clearance for Walmart, but I can tell you that I got some good deals. So, for starters, I didn't know this game was based on an anime, but I found it for $20, and on the PlayStation Store, it's still like a $60 digital game, and I think it's still pretty much $60 everywhere you go. But that's going to be Sandland. It's made by Bandai Namco, which they usually make really good games. They also make pretty good animes, too, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised that this has an anime. But looking at the back here, it looks like you build vehicles and you maybe use your vehicles as part of your gameplay to traverse lands. Like I said, I don't know much about it. It's rated teen for fantasy, violence, language, so it's not super bloody or gory or anything, I wouldn't think. I'm assuming that, you know, sparks and stars fly when you get hit. But always nice to find a PlayStation 5 game for under $20 or around $20, and it be one that, as far as I could tell, everybody that's played it seems to really enjoy it. And for my next Walmart pickup, this one was only like $12, maybe $13. It was either $11.97 or $12.97, but it is a remake of one of my favorites, and it's a remake of Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. It's the Banana Blitz HD. And yeah, you can play it multiplayer with your friends and family. I'll probably be playing this one with my family. My kids don't really know what Super Monkey Ball is. It's before their time. But I'm excited to have this one to check out. It's E10, so like I said, I can probably play this with all my kids. They'll probably all enjoy it. But for like $12, it was kind of cool to find a game I knew what it was, you know? Like I said, I played the original back on the GameCube, so very cool. Very, very cool. And so this next one from Walmart, I had been waiting about a year for it to come down to less than full price. And that's only because I have the original. And this is another remake. So, and it's for the Switch. But it's a classic. And I believe this was a Black Friday sale. I'm not sure. Check your Walmarts. It could just be that it's on sale. But it was $30, so it was half the price. And that is Super Mario RPG. And like I said, I really wanted to get this, but I was really not in much of a hurry because I do have the original Super Nintendo cartridge and a handful of ways to play it, along with the fact that I believe it's on my Super Nintendo Classic Mini and a few other places. Amazing game. I grew up with this one, playing it a lot in the 90s, so very excited to have its remake here. It's just a single player, RPG game. But this game started the trend of Paper Mario. The sequel to this game is Paper Mario, and then there are a handful of Paper Mario games now. So this spawned an entire other Mario series. Wouldn't mind if this came back strictly as Mario RPG, though. That would be a-okay with me. Okay, so I did go across the parking lot to GameStop after I was at Walmart, and they had a pretty good deal going on. And I ended up using a coupon to get this, and I ended up getting it for I think about $18, but it's still pretty new, so I'm kind of excited to check it out. And if you guys would be interested in watching me play it at all, let me know. I might play it live. That's going to be the new A Quiet Place, The Road Ahead. I know it's not a very long game. That's how it was traded in already so quickly. But $23.74 was the price I got it for, and then I had a $5 coupon. So yeah, I got it for about $17, $18 for a new release game. It's pretty good. I'm not going to cry about that, considering that this is like a $30 game, and I know it's not very long. Still super excited to check it out personally. So actually, the next one that I got from GameStop was a replacement for one that I used to have. And the last time my dad came down from Ohio to visit, we were looking through my games and stuff, and he didn't have this one, and he collects all of them. He likes to buy them all and play through all of them. Me, I'll play them with my buddies. I'll check them out a little bit. I usually like to play the campaign part of them. I don't really play online like that. But I thought it was about due time, since I still had the game on the Xbox One. I thought it was about due time to get it back on the PlayStation. And that's going to be the first Modern Warfare remake. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare remake from 2018, I believe. Like I said, I've had this. I have it on the Xbox. I've had it on the PlayStation 4 as well before. But about a year, maybe a year and a half ago, I gave it to my dad when he was down visiting, because it was one that he didn't have. Now, the one big Black Friday but Black Friday deal that I wanted to get. This was one that I've been waiting for not that long. It came out in October, but I've been waiting a while for it because I'd seen trailers on it and previews on it. My uncle had got me hyped up for it. I have the original one a couple ways. I have it on the PlayStation 2, and I have it on the Xbox 360, and I might have it on the PS3 as well in an HD collection. But I got the remake of Silent Hill 2. I am very, very, very excited to get to check this out. Like I said, I really wanted this one for a while. $70 for a game that I kind of have other ways to play it. Like I said, this is a full remake from the ground up in a way. So, but but I have ways to play the original one. So to me, $70 was just a little bit much. But they had it on sale for $50. I had a $5 coupon and a $10 coupon, and I got this game for half off at $35. I'm so excited to be able to check this out. So excited. And I might play this before I play A Quiet Place, and I might just play this on right here on the channel, guys. Like I said, I'm very excited to try this. I'm probably gonna suck at it. Look at that. It's rated M for violence, gore, blood, sexual themes, and language. So it's got all the adult themes in it. It's got all the adult themes, y'all. Like I said, very excited to try this out. I know my buddy Frank over at Frank's Media and Reviews really was excited to grab this for his PlayStation as well. And he seems to have been pretty happy with it so far. And so has many of my other friends that have checked it out. So like I said, I'm very excited to check this one out. I'm very excited. It was like the one big thing I was going physically to a store to get on Black Friday was that game. Now, that's going to pretty much do it for my Black Friday haul. I would like to show off, while we're here and we're talking video games right now, I would like to show off my last limited run games order. They finally all came in about a month ago, and I had just been kind of waiting for a time to show them all off. I got some in here that I am pretty darn excited to have. It's kind of crazy because, you know, limited run, they have you buy your games so far in advance that by the time you get them, they've probably already been on sale digital. Well, this next one, by the time I actually received the disc, I already had it free on my PC to play it and check it out. So I don't think I'm going to actually open it because the PlayStation disc sealed is already worth more than what I paid for it by like double. I think it's went up to about $80, and it was a $30 or $35 game. But I am a fan. We got Rugrats, the Adventures in Gameland. Now, what's cool about this is that it's got two different modes of the game on it. You can play it in classic 8-bit style, or you can play it in high def, the new HD style graphics. Very cool. It takes, it can play 1 to 2 players, 20 megabyte minimum. It probably is a very small game. It probably takes like no space off of your SSD, hard drive, whatever you want to call that. It's an SSD. But like I said, I was pretty excited to get this, and I'm not going to open it. I'm just not. I'm going to leave it sealed. I'm going to put it up on the shelf with a lot of my other limited run games, because by the time I get them, there's not much of a point in opening them, because they're worth more than it's worth opening, rather than just buy the game digital and play it that way. I know. I love my physical media, but sometimes it's just worth it to keep it sealed. It just is, especially when it comes to video games, like this next one. I had Xbox Game Pass for the first 4 years of having an Xbox Series X, and I have now let that go. So I have lost access to a lot of Xbox games now that I don't have an active Game Pass membership, including this one. And now that Xbox has released a handful of their games on PlayStation, and more of them are coming, I'm kind of fine with buying my Xbox games on PlayStation. So the first one that I bought was Sea of Thieves. It didn't have a disc, or I probably would have got it. That was the first Xbox to PlayStation game that I bought. This was the second, and it took months to get here because I ordered it back in like March for myself. But this is another one where I paid, I think, about $30 for it, or $35, and it's worth like $80 now. I mean, that's probably the best thing about them taking a while to send stuff to you, is it's already worth more than you paid for it before you get it. But anyways, this one doesn't technically need a disc either, because it's multiplayer, which means that this disc is probably already outdated, because it's been updated with server side updates. And I don't believe there is a single player game, or a single player mode, and that is Grounded, the fully yoked edition. Like I said, I played this on the Xbox a little bit. I did quite enjoy it. I find it crazy that this is a PS5 game and Xbox Game Studios is right there. Obsidian is also owned by Microsoft now as well. So you can play solo or with friends anytime. So you can play this game solo, but I kind of think you have to be... Maybe you don't have to be online. I might be wrong about that. But this mainly plays best online. But for all my movie fans, think of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids in a video game. That's basically what it is. It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids in video game form. I really enjoy this game. I'm glad that I have a physical copy of it in my collection. Because, for one, I don't actually own it. I only played it ever on Game Pass digitally. So, now I get to own it. And they can't take this away from me. Now, this next one, this is the last one I got from Limited Run. This one, it has not really gone up in value, which is okay. I'm going to open this one up and play it probably pretty soon. Hopefully, between now and Christmas, I'll get to open it up and check it out. This one, I think I spent $50 on, and it's worth about $60, $65. So it's went up a little bit, and that's $60, $65 opened. It's worth, I think, $70 sealed. So you lose a couple dollars opening it up, but I think for this one, I'm going to lose that couple dollars. And that's going to be High on Life Game of the Year edition, which means that it has all of the game content built into the disc. The entire game is here, the entire DLC expansion pack, it's all here. I played this game on Game Pass when it first came out, and I really enjoyed it. And then they announced that it was coming out through Limited Run on a physical, and I almost bought it twice. I almost bought it on Xbox and on PlayStation, because I liked the game enough that I would like to have it physically on both consoles, even though I barely play my Xbox. But this is made by Squanch Games and the creators of Rick and Morty. It has a lot of the same voice actors. And this one's rated M for violence, blood and gore, strong sexual content, and nudity. Strong language, use of drugs, and crude humor. So it got every single thing that you need to be an M-rated game. It has them. This game's hilarious if you haven't played it. Check it out. Your gun talks to you. It's such a fun time. So yeah, guys, that is the haul this time. This is my Black Friday haul this year, basically, more or less. Like I said, my limited run games, I'm just now opening them up and putting them on the shelf. So I'm counting that as Black Friday haul this year myself. Got some Walmart, got some GameStop. Didn't find any movies really this year. Except for one, but that'll be in a Christmas haul more than likely. We got some good stuff here. We got a lot of hours worth of entertainment right here. If you guys have stuck around through this whole video until the end, like always, thank you. I truly appreciate it. I also really appreciate my members, who I would like to thank for supporting me in extra ways above and beyond just the subscription and the likes. And for everyone else, if you would just remember to please hit that like button and hit that bell notification, so that way you see every time I put a video up. And if you're not subscribed already, but this video got you here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, later.